Right guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you've all had a good evening. Just I ain't done a lot earlier. I just stuck a film on. Watched the rest of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Watched the rest of that. There was only like about 50 minutes left, but yeah, it's quite a good film overall. I don't know if I can really give a description of what it's about. Don't know if I can really remember that well, to be honest. But sort of like a ship gets caught in the Danish ship gets caught in the ice. I think. Let me just try and remember. I can't remember. A Danish ship gets caught in the ice. I can't remember, guys. I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember how this film goes. Yeah, it gets caught in the ice. Victor Frankenstein's kind of like not Victor Victor, like he's Victor Frankenstein. Yeah, he's like an egotistical kind of like mad eccentric scientist kind of thing, and he's trying to find the key to eternal life kind of thing, to avoid death. And he convinces. Well, no, there's this other guy. I can't remember his name, but he funds Victor Frankenstein. He thinks it's a good idea what he's sketched down or what he's planned up. So he funds him, but he want on the condition that he can have his brain transplanted into the creature. So yeah, Victor Frankenstein, Victor even, he's this is to the best of my memory, guys. Don't quote me because I can't remember. I've watched this film, but I've only watched it once. So yeah, but he takes body parts of soldiers and prisoners. I think prisoners of war and soldiers at different body parts and animates and like tries to animate them and create this Frankenstein, I guess. This thing that doesn't die, kind of thing. And yeah, that's basically. But when he says about his brain going into the Frankenstein, the other guy, like Victor went for it. So yeah, I think the other guy fell to his death trying to do something, like trying to, I don't know, do some. I can't remember. He fell to his death anyway, and yeah, what happened next? It's hard to remember, guys. But I think the Frankenstein come alive, and Victor was a bit disappointed that he weren't very intellectual. He could only say Victor. That was the only word he could get him to say, kind of thing. But he was impressed with his strength and stuff like that, and his ability to heal. But yeah, what else happened? I'm trying to remember. Then let me try and remember, guys. I can't remember, guys. Just trying to think. There was there was yeah. There's a female in it called, like, the actress is Mia Goth. Very good looking woman. I liked her. I like her anyway. But she's Victor's brother. I think it's Ed. Is it Ed? Edward, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Victor, it might have been Edward. I'm not sure, but Victor's brother's wife, like kind of thing, or yeah, I think they get married. They get married, but while this is happening, Victor, something happens between Victor and the Frankenstein, like they confront each other or something, and like she goes to say hello to the Frankenstein, and Victor tries to shoot the Frankenstein. He ends up shooting her, and yeah, the Frankenstein carries her to the forest or carries her somewhere. I can't remember where it was, and comforts her while she dies. And Edwin or Edward, I'm not sure whether it's Edwin. I think it might be Edwin. I'm not sure. But he calls Victor a monster. Like he says like he always feared him, and like yeah, and he called him a monster basically, and that he always feared him and stuff like that kind of thing. What else? Yeah, something happens before that though. I think if I remember rightly, like just trying to remember. Yeah, the Frankenstein. He befriends a family, and the I can't remember how this goes, but he befriends a family, and they go hunting for wool. They go hunting uh, for wolves or hunting with wolves or something, and yeah, hunting with wolves, and like he befriends them, and they teach him how to read, and they improve his intelligence, and he reads the Bible and stuff like that, and about it's understands about his creation and stuff. He gets he finds some book that Victor wrote or something about his creation, and they have a confrontation, I think, and yeah, but the family call him the spirit of the forest, like, because he helped them like with different things and stuff. But yeah, this is a bit jumbled up, guys. My memory's not the best, but yeah, Victor and him have a confrontation kind of thing. Um, I think there's an explosion, or maybe Victor tries to blow where he was or something. He survives it. Victor ends up hurting his leg, if I remember right. They are severing his leg, doing something to his leg, and yeah, it's really hard to remember, guys. It's all muddled up. Like, I can't remember which part's where, but yeah. What else? Uh, Victor's leg severed. Yeah, it's hard to remember, guys, because I've only watched it once. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, basically, after Edwin dies and stuff, I think Victor and the Frankenstein get to the Antarctic. Like Victor goes after him in the Antarctic, or he goes after Victor or something, and yeah, I think if I remember rightly, before that, though, one of the people from the family gets attacked by wolves, and the Frankenstein comes to his aid, like blind patriarch guy. Like, he comes to his aid, and he passes from his wounds. I think he comforts him. It was his friend, like he befriended. I don't know if it was something to do with the family or someone they knew or something, but yeah, he passes, and yeah, he comforts him, like, kind of thing, and he kills the wolves. Then something happens with Victor and him, and they end up going to the Antarctic one after the other. And think Victor, I think Victor was not Victor. I think Frankenstein was chasing after Victor, for some reason, and yeah, he basically has a stick of dynamite, and he says if he tells him to run, and he says if it kills him, he can go free or something, and if he or something like, yeah, he can go free, and if or but if it doesn't, he's gonna come after him or something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember the storyline really. It's hard to remember. I've only watched it once, like I say, but yeah, the dynamite doesn't kill him. He regenerates, like he's like flaky skin regenerates and stuff, and yeah. So then Victor ends up. I think he ends up back with the guy. Is it Harlander, the guy, the ship, the guy from the ship, like in the beginning. He ends up back there, like recuperating and that, and the Frankenstein finds him, and I think Victor has some wounds. They have a fight like while they're in the Antarctic, and he's got some wounds. He's healing up with Harlander and that, and basically they reconcile. Like the Frankenstein and Victor reconcile and call each other father and son, kind of thing. And I think Victor might pass away maybe from his wounds or something. Maybe I'm not sure. I could be wrong, guys. I can't really remember, but he might pass away from his wounds, and yeah, the Frankenstein goes towards the sun in the Antarctic. It's like glowing because that's what Victor told him to do. Seek after the sun, kind of thing, or the sunlight. Something like that. Anyway, that's kind of like the gist of the film in a really broken, jumbled up way. I try my best to explain it, guys. If it sounds like something you want to watch, it's a decent film. I think it came out in 2025 on Netflix. It's a good film. I probably haven't explained it very well, but if it sounds interesting to you at all, check it out. Give it a watch. Some good stuff on Netflix, I think. I don't watch many films, but that was one film I did watch. So yeah, I recommend it, guys. It did do quite well in some awards, I think, and stuff. So yeah, it's quite a good film. Like I say, Mia Goth, very beautiful woman. That's all I gotta say. Very nice. But good cast, good acting. The guy who plays Frankenstein is brilliant. Like Jacob Elordi is brilliant at playing the role. Victor, guy who plays Victor, brilliant. Obviously Mia Goth, brilliant. I think she plays a woman called Elizabeth, if I remember rightly. Yeah, good film, guys. So yeah, if you like the sound of my kind of like mini review, check it out. So yeah, that's it, guys. So take care. God bless. Much love. I'll be back soon. Take guys. Love you all.